So you guys probably remember that last week when we ended the vlog, we were sharing with you our wonderful news about Mike's blood results coming back, the RGCC Greek blood test, and that his circulating tumor cells had decreased by almost half. Well, you guys, that was not the end of our good news. We had an amazing surprise over the weekend. Grandbaby number 5 arrived, and as you can see, we are thrilled to death. He is incredibly precious. His name is Coulter, and he is just adorable and sweet and snuggly, and Greenlee is so excited to be a big sister. We're so proud of Curry doing so well bringing this big boy into the world, and we can't forget Brayden. He was a great support for her too. Okay, so our last frost was last night, and so today I'm gonna just be scattering some zinnia seeds in these beds that I have always scattered zinnia seeds in. There's actually a lot coming up from last year's ones, they just kind of reseed themselves, but I am going to rough up the ground just a little bit and hopefully not disturb too many of these, that I want them to be so much thicker than they are right now. So as you know, my mint is doing really well, but as you know, I have so many zinnias that I saved from last year, and I'm fixing to just break all these up, and there's the seeds. So I'm just going to scatter them. Greenlee's actually going to be helping me. She's excited to help scatter seeds. We've got her for a few days while mom and dad are adjusting to bringing Coulter home and life with a newborn. So she is just playing and having a good old time with us here. Well, you can just get more flowers and start scattering the seeds.
Can I do that one?
Yep. Try it. Scatter with me again? You're really good at it. I'm gonna pull the seeds out and scatter. Show Pop how you do it. So watch this.
Okay. Oh yeah!
What are you doing?
Cutting up
Say scattering seeds.
Tell the camera. What are you doing?
Scattering.
I'm scattering.
Scattering seeds. She was having so much fun, and she cracked me up because she got a rock in her shoe or something and she wasn't having it. So off with the shoes. She then got distracted by Pops because he was hitting golf balls, and she wanted to go out and pick up all the golf balls with him. So I'm out here checking the soil temperature because I had planned to maybe plant some stuff today, but looky what has been traipsing in our yard over here at the garden beds. It looks like we've had a deer last night. Obviously birds have been looking for worms, but yeah, definitely have some deer tracks today. Oh, that's not them, right here. So gonna have to watch out for that. Look at that. Kind of cool, but at the same time, yikes. Definitely gonna need to watch out for all my plants. You guys, forgive my appearance here. We've had an extremely emotional morning. It's good. It's just good news, and Mike and I will probably sit down here in a little bit after I do some things. He's not home right now, but and share some news with you guys. But just know that good news is coming. Okay. All right. So I'm outside here in the garden beds. I've got all my seeds and things, and I showed you guys deer tracks in my garden beds. I think these were from a couple of days ago, but I also just discovered what I think are raccoon tracks and possum tracks, and of course birds have been in it. You know, we just had those big huge rains, and so can still see all these tracks. Like I mentioned, this is a year of trial and error for us with the flower farm. May not work out, it may work out, who knows? We may have to end up moving our garden beds, but that's all right. I'm just going for it because we've already invested a lot of time, effort, energy, and money into what we have done. So kind of maxed out our budget a little bit. Not that it was a huge budget, but just to get started. So I'm really excited to plant. Okay, so I'm gonna be starting with my sunflower seeds. I've got a few different varieties, and then of course there are seeds within these right here that I'm gonna be pulling out that I had harvested from some bouquets that I had picked last year at flower farms. So yeah, this is all exciting. I'm probably doing it all wrong, but again, just gotta go for it. My sunflowers are planted. All right, so we've got this whole big long row. I've got a variety. I showed you I have cutting gold, moonshine, and then a bunch of dwarf teddy bear sunflowers. So I'm really excited to see these things start germinating in the next 10 to 12 days or so. It just depends. I got a lot more planting to do though. Yowza pachowza. One row down, 4 more to go, and then 3 over here. Oh, and then tomorrow we're supposed to be going and buying plants for the raised beds. All right, so another bed is done. So that's a total of 2. Sunflowers over here, and then cosmos. I did not have as many cosmos seeds as I thought I did, but I have a lot of specialty zinnias. Pink cactus, white cactus, mixed cactus, giant whites, and giant burgundy. So they're kind of like separated here with these sticks. And then I have seeds for days. These are actual zinnia seeds that I harvested from my plants last year. This is one of 3 boxes of seeds that I have. And I told Mike, it's kind of funny, these are the only seeds I trust because I grew them and I know that they're gonna do really well. All right, you guys.
Hey.
So it's been a pretty eventful week. Grandbaby number 5 arrived, and he is beautiful and amazing, and Greenlee is just loving being a big sister, and Curry and Braden are adjusting, and everything's going really well.
And the cousins are excited, but they haven't really got to hang out with or spend time with, but I know they've hyped culture up pretty good.
Yeah. So that'll be exciting when we get to have our first family event all together and have all these grandbabies together. So
yes.
Other things this week involved just kind of planting. Today mostly, I got out there and it was a long day out there planting and digging and putting seeds out and all that jazz. And it's not over yet because we still have more to do tomorrow. But I gave you a little teaser earlier today about some good news that we received, and it was an emotional morning for sure. We weren't together for very long when we got this news because he had to go do a bone density scan. But yeah, I had a cry fest, a happy cry fest.
Yeah, just great news. You know, last week we found out that my circulating tumor cells were almost in half compared to the test that was done a year ago. And that was really good news. We were excited about that. And that's on the RGCC side of things, the SOT Therapy side of things. And so Dr. Taylor was excited about that. One of the receptionists was excited about that. One of the patients that has been with Dr. Taylor for a long time, they were like, wow, we've just never seen those kinds of numbers. And so that started this miraculous God healing process of just thinking, wow, this is just amazing. And then today, we got the PSMA results, and I looked at them from like they emailed them to us.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know if you guys remember, we had been requesting a PSMA scan and they didn't want to do one. And we said, we want one. And they said no. And then back and forth. And he finally got to have one on Tuesday. Yeah, of this week.
And
the results came today.
Yeah, the PET imaging of Tulsa. Wow, I'm going to forget her name. That's terrible.
Diana. No,
it wasn't Diana. That was the lady today. But wow, sorry if she watches this. I don't know if she does or not. But I told her the fiasco last time that we didn't get to see the scan for months and months, and she goes, "I will email it to you and make sure you get it." And so I was like, "Well, thank you." And so Melinda is the one that did that for me. And so we looked through it, and we're not experts and we don't know some of the terminology, but you can see numbers, when the tumor size was in one particular case, one of the tumor sizes was like 15.6 and it dropped down to like 1.4. And I mean, just some crazy numbers like that. And don't quote me, those weren't exactly perfect, but I mean, I know it was 15 to 1. And then a couple of places they were just gone.
Completely gone.
God is doing incredible things. He can heal us anytime he wants to. I think he allows us to go through these processes so that we discover joy in a better way and rely on him a lot more. And so we've just trusted him through the process, and we just keep doing our part, trying to eat everything that he makes, everything that he has seeded out for us, and the supplements that are all natural and no chemicals and those kinds of things. I do take, that hormone therapy, and I hate that I'm having to take that, and I'm not even so sure I need it, but we'll stick with it another 6 to 7 to 8 months and see what happens. But I really think that Dr. Taylor, the SOT Therapy, and our diet and change of the way we're doing our life has made a huge difference. And of course, God's working through all of that.
It's been amazing, that's for sure. That's what I made a big old Facebook post this morning, and I will actually copy that and put that down in the description or in the comments. And it just kind of tells everything again, how we explained it to everybody else. But we give him absolutely all the glory in this.
Absolutely. And we thank you guys, so much support, so many nice thoughts, prayers. I joke, I don't know if I've said that when I'm on here with Karen, but I've joked that, I'm pretty sure God knew who I was. He always knew my name, but I think he was at one point in time going, wow, there is a lot of people that know this guy. And so beautiful prayers, beautiful thoughts, just the encouragement, the strengthening. It's been an unbelievable outpouring, and so we're thankful to you guys. We're thankful to the Father first and foremost. But anyway, it's just been it's been a great week. Just a great week. Yep. The news that we got last week and the forwarding of the things that happened today, and grandbaby, and there's one coming too. We're not going to talk about that yet because we're going to have that next week. But anyhow, it'll be good. Yeah. We're excited.
So we still have stuff to do tomorrow to finish off this week, but I think we're going to just call it quits right here on the video. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and
God bless.
All those fun things.